scared the shit out of me.
What's up, welcome back guys, Simon Brax here. In this video I have Tom Wong with me. You guys probably know him, he's been on my channel like 3-4 times. We did the Ecom Hub Summit recently together, which was a pretty big success.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
In this video we want to talk to you guys about ranking and how to get your product to page 1 within the first week or 2 of launching, right? We've sort of cracked the code.
We cracked the code.
It's really systematic.
And we're gonna share the code with you.
We're gonna share some of the code with you in this video. We're gonna talk about the thought process and how to do it. And yeah, so Tom, who are you first so that people know who they're listening to if they don't know who you are?
Yeah, thanks to Samer for allowing me to be on his YouTube channel. It's an absolute honor and pleasure. So I am a Amazon seller.
Just like you.
Just like you, I'm an Amazon seller. I've been selling on Amazon since January 2017. Just like probably many of you, at first I struggled. It was very difficult and thought about giving up on Amazon actually until things change and I invested in mentor and information really helped me out. And now we do about $250,000 a month on one of our accounts.
In sales. And then profit.
It's about 40% of that.
After PPC?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, after PPC. We actually have an agency that does our PPC and they're like killing it.
With the software or?
I don't know if they do it. We don't ask. We just pay them and they just show us report. We're like, good job. Keep
okay,
going.
good.
Spend more money.
Because I have a friend that tried the software and he wasn't too happy with it.
Yeah, it's tough. But anyway, that's So now basically what I do is I have my Amazon businesses. We're launching more Amazon businesses. I have, I coach other people how to start their Amazon journey, YouTube channel, and yeah, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, so I have another video where we talk about how to get your business from 10K to 100 or 200K a month. It'll either be before or after this one. I'll link it below. But let's talk about how to get to the first 10K. So to get to the first 10K, you need to launch a product.
To get to your first 10K, the biggest hurdle is actually yourself. The second you get a product out there, if you follow kind of what Samer talks about in terms of picking the right product, sourcing it from Chinese suppliers, launching on page 1 of Amazon, and scaling that, 10K should be actually really, really easy. But I think a lot of people cannot do 10K. It's because they don't actually give themselves the permission to start this business. They are scared of, just like I was scared of losing money. I was scared of wasting my time. I was scared of what my family and friends were gonna think of me. All these different things. But at the end of the day, you gotta get started. You have to have skin in the game. So the first 10K, I would say it's really just about a battle with yourself.
Yeah, and I'd say figuring out the process, right?
Yeah, learning the system one time for sure.
All right, so the system of launching, let's talk about that.
Okay, so we're gonna be talking about launching in this video, and we have a strategy called rank and bank. I like to put like a cool rating reviews.
No, that's smart, yeah.
Rating reviews, rank and bank. So gonna be sharing with you guys the rank and bank strategy with you guys in this video. So really there's 3 different phases. Phase number 1 is you need to make sure that your listing is 100% optimized on Amazon before you even rank. So what I mean by that is just like building a tower. You don't just start building, you gotta dig the foundation. Because if you don't build the foundation, you can build the highest tower and one day that's gonna come collapsing down. The higher you build it, the more damage it will cause.
Right.
So phase number 1 is all about building the foundation. So what are some of the things that you can do? Well, there's images. So you should definitely have amazing images. There's keyword research and copywriting. That's super important because you need to tell Amazon what your product is about. And Amazon will then look at your listing and say, hey, this product is relevant for, vitamin C serum. This product is relevant for succulent plants, or like whatever the keyword might be. You want to make sure that Amazon thinks your product is relevant.
It's the right product.
It's the right product.
It is.
Yeah.
And to do that, what I usually do is I launch PPC from day 0.
Okay.
Even if it says like 0 units in stock,
yeah,
I launch PPC to see the automatic campaign where Amazon is putting me.
Got it.
Because if it puts you somewhere else, then you're doing something wrong.
Right. If you do keyword research properly, guys,
you should be fine.
You should be fine, right? You gotta, again, screw up pretty bad for Amazon to think you're selling garlic press when you're selling a succulent plant. One of the most important things you guys need to do is before you rank for a keyword, you need to make sure that keyword is somewhere in your title and in its exact phrase match. So for example, if I say, I wanna rank for the keyword iPhone 8 case, then iPhone 8 case, the exact way it's spelled out needs to be in the title or the back end or the subject matter, because those 3 fields carry the most amount of weight. So for example, if you're trying to rank for a keyword that maybe is a misspelling, you don't want to put that in your title, right? Because people will just think you're like you don't know how to spell the product, and I probably wouldn't buy the product from you.
Yeah.
You can put it in the back end, but you need to make sure that it's an exact phrase order. Whoa,
Hey.
whoa. We got a guest.
Mr. Vesey.
We're gonna do an interview with him later.
Is this live?
How you doing? It's not live, but it's filming.
Yeah, you need to have the exact phrase match in the title or the back end or the subject matter in that case. So now that you have all that done, I actually like to rank starting day one. I know a lot of people say, oh, get a few reviews first. I think, yeah, definitely get a few reviews. One of the hacks I'm going to teach you guys right now, look, it might be against terms of service, whatever. I'm just going to tell you guys, like, you could do this. Doesn't matter. You should, you know, whatever. It's up to you. You can just get your family and friend to leave you like a unverified review without
I
really.
thought you said 1-star review.
No. Sorry.
What kind of hack is that?
Trust me, it's good. I'm just kidding. Don't get a 1-star review.
That's how you remove all your competition.
One,
Teach them to.
yeah, one verified review. And that way, sorry, one unverified review to get that one review, because studies have shown even with. Actually, this is something crazy. Amazon released a study saying that if there's two products, one have 0 reviews, the other one have a 1-star review. 1-star review will convert better than the 0 reviews.
It better.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So anyway, get a 5-star review. So now you have one review and start your ranking campaign. So that's phase number 1, is building the foundation. Phase number 2 is really picking the keyword that you want to be on page 1 for. So there's many different keywords you can be on page 1 for. Now there's many strategies out there. I know some gurus teach you to be going from low to high. So going for the low hanging fruit and then work your way up. I've done that before, but I've noticed the sales really wasn't that good, because, you know, at the end of the day, if you pick a keyword that has 500 search volumes a month, that's 500 people. That's not a whole lot. I'd rather go for 50,000 people. So I actually like to go from the top down.
And by top, you mean the most broad keyword that has the most searches.
Okay, so not the most broad keyword, but the most specific keyword that has the most amount of searches. So what I mean by that, for example, is if I'm selling rose gold cups, I would not rank for rose gold party decorations. It's way too broad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go for something very, very specific, because if you go for something very specific, then people's intent and the conversion rate is going to be much higher.
Yeah.
So
Choose
a keyword, and then once you choose that keyword, what you want to do is you want to move that keyword from page 100 to page 2 to 3. That's really, really easy. There's a lot of ways for you to do that. One of the easiest ways for you to do that is just using rebate key. If you don't want to set up your own Facebook ads, if you don't want to go through all that stuff, set up your own rebate key and choose that keyword, put it in the product URL. I like to use Supreme URL by pixelfy.me, and that will move your keyword from page 100 to page 2 to 3. Now,
I would add try PPC first, and then try rebate key.
okay, so
You might be successful with PPC alone.
yeah, you probably could. I actually don't talk about PPC in my channel at all. I just outsource it. So
Yeah.
but so that's that. And then but you're absolutely right. You can probably just do that with PPC by itself.
Yeah.
And then what you want to do is, now the phase 3 is kind of the money phase, right? Because page 2 to 3 is good and all, but realistically, all the action happens in the top 6 position. That's where you want to ultimately be in. Obviously, number 1 is better than number 6, but top 6 is where you want to be in. That's the gold mine of Amazon. So how do we get from page 2, 3 to top 6? What we want to do is we want to focus on 2 things. Number 1 are full price purchases. Number 2 are search, find, and buy. So what I mean by that is you want to get as many people as possible to go on Amazon.com, type in the keyword you're trying to rank for, scroll through the first page, scroll through the second page, find your product, and then buy your product. And then you will essentially rebate them outside of Amazon, whether it's PayPal or Venmo or whatever you guys want to use. If you can get enough people to do that, you will see your ranking just skyrocket, because ultimately that is how kind of the algorithm favors. It's like, who's coming on Amazon.com to type in a keyword and skipping all the search results and picking this specific product? How do you do that? Well, we like to use Facebook ads and ManyChat. Basically, the Facebook ad will just say something along the lines of, hey, this is just a quick example. There's many different variations and versions. You can test whatever you want. Just got to get creative, right? Hey, we're launching, 20 new succulent plants, and we're giving them away for free in exchange for, your honest feedback. Doesn't need to be on Amazon. We just want to see a photo of you taking a picture with a succulent plant.
You don't even need to do that. You can just be 20 for free.
Yeah, 20 for free. Whatever you want to use, right?
Free is a good enough offer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then basically a bunch of people will click on the ad, right? And then you might think this is scammy and who the hell is clicking on it? I know exactly what you're saying. It does sound scammy, but people are claiming on it. And that's the funny thing, right? You know what they say? It's like, if it's too good to be true, then it's...
Yeah.
In this case, it is too good to be true, but like it's actually true. Like we are rebating.
Yeah. I honestly thought that it wouldn't work because you told me about it, and then I created my own flow on ManyChat, and then I launched the ad, and I'm like, who's gonna buy this and expect for me to pay him back before even, you know?
Yeah.
But then
I feel
it was like a 50% conversion rate.
Yeah, but I just feel like nowadays, you know, even with Amazon, you can just return it and stuff. Like, if you don't issue the refund, then I'm just gonna return your product.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna, talk to someone, whatever.
5 to 6 years ago, I would never put my credit card online because I was too scared.
Yeah.
But now people just buy and expect money back.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so people will opt into your ManyChat, and then your ManyChat will have specific instructions of how to get this product, and they'll get the product. You'll refund them after, and then after I say 3 to 5 days, you would just see your ranking just go whoosh. And then once you go whoosh, what you can do is you can so depending on your budget, right? Because giving away product can get expensive. That's why it's super important for you to track your daily organic sales versus your giveaways. Ideally, if you can kind of break even or obviously be profitable, I would say just keep going. But it also depends on your budget, because let's say you don't have a whole lot of budget and you rank on page 1 and your sales are starting to come in, which is great, but you need to make another order soon. I would say just stick with that one keyword, make some profit, and then reinvest the profit for your second order. But if you have tons of budget, whatever, just go for like, I know one guy who ranks for 10 to 15 keywords at the same time, right out of the gate. He just goes, he used a different method, but same concept.
But you need to have the inventory for that.
He orders a crap load of inventory.
Because like not just inventory to give away, but also inventory to sell once you're on the top.
Yeah. But he's budget is not an issue for him, so he just goes crazy.
Yeah. So the idea with this step is that you have someone random go on Amazon, search the keyword, and then go to page. Let's say you're on page 4. They go from page 1, 2, 3 to 4. They skip everyone there, and then they organically click on your listing. Mm-hmm. So Amazon sees this and they go like, wait, this person chose this over the 50 or 60 listings before. This must mean something. So they start pushing you and pushing and pushing you to page.
You get a brownie point from Jeff Bezos. Like,
hey, Jeff Bezos likes full.
Yeah, because you're bringing in customers. Like, he doesn't really care because Amazon's making their money. Amazon takes something called a referral fee, which is usually about 10 to 15%. It depends. Mm-hmm. But if it's
just a real sale.
Yeah, I mean, if you were Amazon, would you rather take 15% off of $20 or 15% off of $1?
Yeah.
Which is what everybody used to do.
Yeah.
The old launching strategy was, sign up with third-party launch service, 99% off, and just go.
Yeah.
Those days are gone.
So I actually did search, find, buy from like day 1 when I started Amazon. It was technically me telling people to go buy it and not with a link. So I told friends and friends of friends 2-3 years ago, and I was like, search this link, search this keyword, and then find this image.
Right.
And I guess I didn't know that's what it was called. But that's why I've never done a giveaway service. So the whole point of getting to page 1 is to be the first person that people see when they're going to find that product to buy it. And to do that, you have to prove to Amazon that you're as good as these other listings that are on page 1. So before you do the whole search, find, buy method, you have to have a good listing. Mm. You can rank. The whole algorithm thing works whether you have a good listing or not.
Yeah.
But then once you're there, you're going to lose your ranking if your listing sucks. And then that's going to really hurt you. Yeah,
because you just gave away all that money, you did all that giveaway, and you got to page 1, you're like, woo, and you're not getting any sales.
Yeah.
You need to really keep track of your conversion rate, guys. You can access that report in Business Report. Amazon gives us, it's called session rate or something?
Yeah.
Session is views. There's I forget, but you can figure it out. You need to have a healthy conversion rate, and Amazon recently released something called brand analysis. So if you type in a keyword, and it'll actually tell you like, this ASIN has a conversion rate of 30%. This ASIN has a conversion rate of 20%. So that can actually be your benchmark. But that's only available to some sellers, not all yet.
Yeah.
So you can actually see, hey, this person is selling this much and they're getting 30% conversion rate. I'm selling this much, I'm only getting 10% conversion rate. Like, what the hell is going on? Well, that means when people are coming on your listing, there's something they don't like about it. Maybe it's your images, maybe it's your keywords. So for example, one of my students, he launched the product. He's like, I'm not getting any sales. And I went on Amazon to type in the keyword. I was like, dude, your main image sucks. Like, it's so bad. It doesn't show the product, it shows a box. It's like, imagine you're buying like this flower in front of you, And instead of showing the flower, showing a box of the flower.
Yeah.
I'm like, you need to change your image right away. And then he did. And sales actually increased like right away.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, like the honeymoon phase is something really interesting as well. I'm not sure if you talked about
with
that.
honeymoon phase, and this is not proven by anything, but what I believe, could be theoretical, could be true, I don't know. What I believe is that Amazon looks at everything historically. So it tracks all the data.
Yeah.
Right? So imagine for a while you have bad data.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for you to convince Amazon that you're good.
It's just averages, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So if you have a horrible average,
Yeah.
you need to get a lot of, good sales or good conversions
Yeah.
to counteract that.
Yeah.
So if you start from the beginning with a very good average or a very good conversion rate and click-through rate and all these things, then you're going to have to really mess up bad to decrease that average.
Yeah.
So that's my thought process on the...
I mean, logically, I think that makes a lot of sense. And that's my thought process on that as well.
Hey, it's working, so...
Yeah, I mean, we just kind of launch right out of the gate. We don't like get 30 reviews, 50 reviews. I mean, I know, but at the same time, I know other guys who do.
I get like 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, and then you just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know guys who do 50 reviews, 100 reviews to set up a solid base, and then they rank. Yeah, I like to just start making money right away.
Yeah.
That's
all right, guys.
Like,
so have a perfect listing. All right. So start ranking the listing somewhere on like let's say page 4, 5, 6. Once you get there, then do the search, find, buy method. If you don't want to get into ManyChat, you can, like I said, have people around you buy it. Just make sure it's not your direct friends or direct family. Ask them to ask their friends. People don't like to do that, but I mean, it works. And then either do that or the ManyChat sequence where you go and you automate the whole thing. And guys, if you want more from Tom Wong, I'll link below his channel and I'll link anything else, your Facebook group, whatever you want.
Yeah, just the YouTube channel is good enough, actually. I'm trying to hit that 10K subscriber. It's been taking me 2 years.
All right, guys, let's help him get to 10K. Yes. Subscribe to his channel. If you like this video, click the thumbs up. And if you want to see more, subscribe. I'm doing another video with Tom Wong. You'll love it. So click on the notification bell to see it when it's out. Click right here if you want to see another video I did with Tom. You'll love it. Click right here and I'll see you guys there. Peace. How do you do your product research?
Yeah, I look for something called sales depth. That's something that's really important. Basically, I'm looking for products 15th, 20th, 30th position that are not ranking top 1, top 2. They have very low reviews. So